Hi, I'm Glenn. Dave's behind the camera. We're the NC Beer guys. Welcome to another episode of the NC Beer Buzz. We're continuing our tour around Asheville today, and we had to stop in at Bruisin Ales, the only, newest, the first craft beer store in Southeast that featured only beer. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Right. We're here with Julie Atallah, the owner, and we're going to meet some of the other staff. Thanks for having us in.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming by.
You know, one of the things when you come to Asheville, I know there are other shops in town, but this one has the cachet and people know this place. Now, how is that? Why do people know this place and not others?
Well, we were one of the first, as you said in the introduction. And,
were you the first craft beer store in Asheville?
Yes, and in the state, actually. Okay. We opened in 2006. Jason and I lived in Charlotte for a little while. That's my husband and co-owner.
And we'll meet Jason, I think, in a little bit.
Yep. And we opened in 2006, and we lived in Charlotte for a little while. We had a little stint in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and as soon as the beer laws and Pop the Cap came around, we started coming up to Asheville and doing some research and everything, and we just decided that we wanted to leave the corporate world behind and we wanted to drink some beer.
So you had done corporate, not retail?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why do a beer store? What was your thinking?
Well, Jason has a good background in business and
you were the beer
fulfillment.
Drinker. And you were the beer drinker.
Yeah, the beer drinker. Actually, I was the graphic designer and marketing, so our skills still kind of fit the bill a little bit, and we knew that we were going to do something different and new and exciting, and we've always really wanted to work together, and we're a good team, not only as a husband and wife, but as business partners.
Right. And working together works well for you guys. It doesn't for everybody.
It works well.
Right.
We actually have a really great time.
Well,
it's fun.
Good.
It's beer. What else can you do?
Beer is always fun, but the working together with the spouse is not always something that makes everybody work. So that's a special key to your success.
Well, that's why you hire employees, so you can balance it out.
Right. That's right. So one of the things, in case somebody missed it in the intro, this is only a beer store.
Only beer.
Not wine, not other kind of beverages. It's a beer store.
Right. Except everybody will walk in and see the wall behind with the corks and say, "Oh, this is all wine." No, this is all beer. So beer only.
And do you try to strive for a certain number of selections, a certain style offerings? I know you're big into NC craft, but you must carry others too.
And one of our specialties really that we're really proud of is, in fact, the wall behind us, our Belgian selection.
Okay.
Jason and I went to school at Muhlenberg, incidentally, with Sam from Dogfish Head, the same college.
Right.
And totally not related, but somehow we both ended up in the industry. And we grew up outside of Philly, so Monk's Cafe, Eulogy. Yeah. We grew up drinking Belgian beer, and that was kind of the thing for us that we really wanted to feature. You'll notice even in the store, you know, we've got yellow and red and black, and that's the color of the Belgian flag. So that was our focus, and now we moved into NC Craft, of course. And now we carry things from around the world. We have a pretty large Scottish beer selection because there is a lot of Scottish heritage here in the area.
So the market drove you somewhat in addition to your own interest in style and preferences.
Exactly. We just kind of took it and ran with it. As soon as all of that stuff changed and the Pop the Cap went through.
As soon as we could, you did.
Right. Because what does Ricky Bobby say? If you're not first, you're last.
That's right. You're out of the game. Now, we've got a tasting room behind us, a little tasting area.
Yep.
It's not as big as some people have because of lots of taps, but you do events here, I know. You host tap takeovers. And how often does that happen, or on a regular basis? Or?
We don't do tap takeovers, but we do tastings, and we try to schedule them every other Thursday. Okay. We're going to be picking that up now that we're getting into the busy season. And our two new managers, which are fantastic, are really going to pick up the scheduling with that. So we're looking at doing some unique events, maybe some things with food, with other restaurants, because we really do want to be about education a little bit. And while the scene in Asheville is really thriving, we still need to, there's still a little bit of a disconnect between beer and the restaurants and the chefs. And the
actually, beer food pairings is still a new thing for many people.
And they were talking about that a little bit here at the BBC, and I think that that's really important, you know, when they were talking about chef bias towards wine. And I'd really like to see that change. So we kind of because we've been around and we're kind of like, you know, even though we've only been open almost 9 years, we're sort of the old guard now.
Yeah, right.
We're not the new guys
and
anymore.
you're the ones with the connections and the stability in the community to kind of move the community toward the food and beer pairings and make the availabilities available.
So we do a lot of reach out. We do a lot of, you know, if somebody important is coming into town, you know, I will hop in and I will take the day off and I'll take them on a tour around town, because if you're on your own, it can be pretty overwhelming. So I really like to do that kind of reach out and education and showing people what's happening here and trying to improve on it.
Which shows so much how you're an ambassador for the community and the geography, not just your own little place here.
Yeah.
And that's to your credit. And that answers my first question, why you're the number one and the one that everybody knows. Because you're giving back. Yes. And people recognize that.
Yes.
So let's meet some of the other guys and some of the staff. Let's see what's happening. Okay.
Well, let me introduce you. Well, you can see the husband in action here.
The husband in action.
That's Jason. He's my husband and my business partner, and he will talk and help people make selections.
Hi, Jason.
Hi.
Come on in.
All right.
So this is Jason. This is the other half. Now,
Other half.
Julie, frankly, is the face. We usually know Bruisin Ales is you.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Most people
I'm the
do.
muscle.
Yeah.
Muscle behind
The wild card. Yeah.
That's right. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Has it been a good
How
trip?
you guys doing?
Been a good trip. You've enjoyed the whole mission.
Yeah.
Been 9 years in now.
It'll be
Almost,
9 in December. We opened very quietly on December 23rd, 2006 with almost nothing. And it was kind of fun watching like the things around town, because we had everything boarded up and people were like, oh, it's going to be a chocolate shop.
Oh, people
it's
trying to
gonna
figure out
be
what
like-"
this was going to be.
Right. And then when people came in the door, they were just like, what is this?
It's a beer
What
place.
is happening? You know, like we've never seen anything like this before, which was really
Because they hadn't. You were breaking the mold.
which was our goal.
Right.
To do something totally unique.
That's good. And your man behind the counter?
Jay Monoghan.
This is Jay Monoghan.
Hey, Jay Monoghan.
How are you?
We're doing well.
Our co-manager, Jason Monoghan, shorthand Jay Mon, so we don't confuse him with the other Jay.
Yeah, we have lots of Jays around here.
Great. So are we still educating the consumers that walk in the door about craft beer?
I think so, to some extent.
And I know this is the place where people know more than lots of places.
Our customers are slowly but surely becoming more informed every day. Craft beer growing at the rate it is. It's sometimes tricky to keep up with everything.
Because people come in and they know in general terms what they think they might want or like, but they always are after something new and different too.
Right.
So I guess that's your job more than just doing those sales and just doing what everybody does in a retail setting. You've got to do the education, where a lot of retail is not education. It's just service. But you're doing both, I guess.
Everybody wants to experience the new stuff, right? You know, that first and foremost. You know, our customer base has a big interest in the special limited stuff that all the breweries around here do, and you know, we try to steer them in the right direction.
That's right. That's great. That's good.
Yeah.
We appreciate you having us in so much today.
Yeah, no problem.
great.
I was trying to see where John went.
I think
so you
John.
can meet him quick.
John, step in just a minute.
Real quick. Hello.
This is John Glenn. This is John. John, it does what here for us?
Yes, he's our other co-manager.
The other co-manager.
Yes.
Great.
They are equal.
So we were just talking to Jay Mon about how part of your job is much more than just service, it's education. You find the same thing?
Oh, yeah.
If people come in the door, you're helping them, they've got some general idea of what they want, but you've got to narrow that down, because it can be overwhelming to someone who doesn't frequent a craft beer shop.
Yeah.
Because they come in all these bottles all of a sudden, or if they want a Belgian, as you were saying, you've got all these great Belgian selections which they can't get anywhere else, but yet it's still overwhelming to them.
How often do we hear that when people come in?
You have to sort of explain things to people, and sometimes it can take a little bit of time, and you know, it can be a pretty exciting experience.
Right.
Yeah.
And a little overwhelming when everybody wants the same attention in a small, you know.
My God, yes.
Absolutely. Can be. Right. Thanks for having us in. Great to meet
Thank
you.
you. Nice to meet you too.
Thank you for having us.
Great to meet you.
I'll give you a
Thank
hug.
you, Julie. We appreciate it.
Bye.
So for Dave and Glenn, the NC Beer guys, this has been another episode of NC Beer Buzz from Bruisin Ales right here in downtown Asheville. Until next time, we'll remind you, drink local and keep your beer dollars in North Carolina.
Yes.
Thank you.